Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for the portion of the journey. And I have with me Allyson from ARIES Girl Tarot. And it's been a minute since she and I have tossed cards together. So this is exciting for me. Hey, Allyson.
It has been a while. Hi, Marina. Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. My
Happy
pleasure.
New Year, everybody.
Yes, I hope everyone had a lovely one and looking forward to 2024 and all the things that are going to happen. I think we're looking forward to all of them. So if you guys, oh, let me do the business end of things first before I forget.
Sure.
Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel and to Allyson's channel as well. Okay, you'll find her details in the description of the video below. So make sure you go over and yeah, give her a like, share, subscribe, all the YouTubey things so that we can bring the energy up as much as we can. And the more of us that are doing, the light work, the more successful we're going to be. And if you're interested in becoming a member of Heart Center Tarot, if you go to my main page, you will find there's a little join button. Click on the join button and it will give you the options of the 3 levels that are available and what you get on each level and so on. Otherwise, basically what we will be doing here today is just kind of doing some readings, taking our cue from you guys. What do you want to talk about? Is there anything that's on your mind that you'd like to share with everyone? If you have a question, excuse me. By all means, please post it all in capital letters. That way it can get my attention. And we'll see what we can do. The only thing that I will say is if you ask a question, be in the room when we're ready to answer it. Otherwise, I'll just skip it. So there. I think it's only fair, So anyway. So you were saying you had a very quiet New Year's?
I did. I had a very quiet New Year's. I don't know. New Year's is one of those times where, I don't know, you either go out or you don't go out.
Yeah.
It's like there's a couple cats and a lot of times it's become a bit of a romantic holiday. I am seeing somebody very special now, but he just had back surgery. So he's very, very much in recovery mode right now. So everything's well, everything's good. It's just, it's a slow process. And once he comes on the other end of it, it'll be fabulous. But I would have stayed in anyhow. I mean, we would have just stayed in and not really done anything anyway. But I like quiet New Year's, and going out on New Year's makes me a little nervous anyways. It's as they call it, rookie night. So you don't really, I think most people have gotten the message. I don't drink at all. But I think a lot of people have gotten the message nowadays, and it's so easy to have a designated Uber driver.
Exactly.
But it still makes me nervous to be out. I wouldn't go out anyways. I go to bed early, get up early. But it was nice. Yeah. I always like New Year's. It's nice. 2022 went by very fast for me. I don't know about everybody else, but it was very, very, very fast.
It was.
It was very quick. Yeah.
Yeah. It was. Year. It just,
boom, boom, boom. Thinking they're all going to be quick. Moving forward. I swear time is speeding up, but that's just my opinion.
No, I think you're right. And you know what? I've said before, the year from when I was 15 to 16, when I could actually at 16 get my learner's license and all that, that was the longest decade of my life. That 1 year, it felt like it just so slow. And then, as you get older, it goes faster and faster and faster. And here we are. We're in a new year, and I swear it's going to be tomorrow. We're going to be saying, "Hey, everyone, happy holidays."
I know, it's so weird.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah. It's been extremely fast. My son well into his third year of college. And it's just like,
Wow.
what? Like he just started.
He did.
Just left. It's like,
I remember when
yeah,
you were getting him
weird.
ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were saying, yeah, you know, I'm going to do this, and boom, boom.
Yeah.
Third year.
It's been very, very, very quick.
Hard to believe. Hard to believe. Okay, let me just say hello to some of the folks that are in here. Gerald. Hello, Gerald.
Hi, Gerald.
And we've got Linda, Coyote Rosenbaum, BJ's Esoteric Musings, Mia, Lady Leo, Michelle Krantz, Mia. There, yeah, and Mia says, yeah, 2023 went by fast.
Very fast.
Yeah, it did. So what was the one thing that you found that you either learned in 2023 or that was kind of solidified for you in 2023?
Well, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say it because I just mentioned my partner recently when I was just on with Gerald, but I'm going to mention it again because it's just the truth, and so I'm going to answer it honestly. I found out. This sounds really. How can I say this nicely? I had decided unconsciously in my mind that I was just going to be single because there just wasn't really anybody good enough, worth it. Based on a lot of different factors. And I'd been single for going on 6 years, purposely, intentionally.
Yeah.
And I met him years ago, but got involved with somebody in the summertime. And that's who I'm with now. And he just, and I'm not being naive about it, but it's like I have had many relationships throughout my life. And I realize that it is possible to find somebody that is your equal, that does value you for your worth. And as long as you set your intention and you refuse to accept anything but, and I did know, if I'm being brutally honest, I did know on some level this person was going to show up. I did know.
Yeah.
But I wasn't looking, I wasn't waiting, I wasn't doing anything. I was just living my life. And when he showed up, I realized it right when it happened. But I was very, very hesitant, and I almost walked away from it, not once, but twice, because there was just a flicker of something that I deemed not perfect.
Yeah.
And then I realized, oh, that's right. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yes.
We're still having a human existence. So what did I realize? I realized that it can happen, and it's not something that I needed or had to have. And I realize now that was part of it right there. Because I was very happy and very content, and I still could be. But that was the first time in my life, and I'm glad that I did do it because I had always been in a partnership since I was like 16. I went from relationship to relationship. I never really dated. I had long-term. And then finally, when I moved back here, now going on 7 years ago, I was like, that's it. I'm going to consciously, purposely just be single. And I worked on a lot of my stuff and cleared up a lot of my stuff and whatever. And I became very happy. It was very content in all of that. And that was part of what I was supposed to do. And so that's a long-winded answer, but it's like, and I don't need him to define me. Like I already said, I was fine without him and whatever, but it's like, I'm so grateful. We're friends and talk about everything and have differences, but also a lot in common. And he thinks I'm wonderful and loves me the way I am. And he, I'm going into my 50s and he thinks I'm beautiful, and it's like, it's very flattering and it's very loving and romantic and fun and silly and all that stuff all at once. And I'm feeling very blessed. And but to come back to what your question was, it showed me that, yeah, you can have this, and here it is. And it'll continue, or maybe it won't, but I'll be so glad for the reassurance of, because this looks very different from anything that's ever been in my life, and I'm feeling very grateful for it. Very, very.
Yeah. And you know what? You deserve it. You absolutely do deserve it.
Thank you. Especially with everything that I went through previously.
Yes.
And yeah, and I don't say that with bitterness. I really don't. Because of the work that I did and the commitment to, because I love being in a partnership. I always have. That was part of it. But I also realized I was codependent in hindsight. But by being alone for 6 years and working on and healing on all these different things, and almost, like I said, walking away from this when it didn't exactly resonate, all of it, I realized it's like, oh, okay, I worked through that. And so here you go. If you can walk away from it, or you can embrace it. And I decided to embrace it.
Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people look for that other person and need that other person to quote unquote complete them.
That was
me.
I
think that's, and I think that's always kind of, it was a great movie and a line, but it's not real life. Like you have to approach a relationship as a complete person yourself.
Yes.
And then it just makes the relationship that much better.
Yes.
Otherwise, everything that you do depends on that other person. How you value yourself.
And that's
how
not
you
love.
see yourself. No, that's not love. That's codependence.
Nope. Codependence.
Yeah.
Yep.
So good for you. I think that is absolutely wonderful. And like I said, you certainly deserve it. And yeah, you are a beautiful human being inside and out. So all the blessings that come to you. Yeah, I am glad for you. Sorry?
That's it. How about for you? Because we were talking about the year. Like, what did you?
Yeah. I think my big kind of takeaway from last year was setting boundaries without fear. And I kind of struggled with it for a little while because, I mean,
that's hard.
It is. It is.
Really hard.
You set a boundary and then something happens and you look at it and you think, well, I know that's kind of a line here, but there's this and this and this and this, and maybe I should review it, and maybe this and maybe that. And it really was a struggle until I finally thought, no, you know what? This is my line in the sand. I'm allowed to do that. And I encourage everyone to have those boundaries that are non-negotiable. No, that's it.
Right. No is, what is it? No is a full
no
answer.
Is a complete sentence.
Complete sentence. Yes.
No is a complete sentence. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. And so yeah, I kind of took a chance and I thought, well, you know what? There's going to be people out there that are not going to be happy with the boundaries that I'm putting in place. And it's not that I want to say I'm sorry, but it's like those are my don't cross lines.
Yeah.
And in order to honor myself and to honor my journey, I have to put the barriers, or I have to put those boundaries in place. And once the fear went away, it worked out fine.
I'm glad.
But that was my big takeaway is don't be afraid. Boundaries are a good thing.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
So, and that could look a lot of different ways, right? So for me, what comes to mind is one of the things that I've been, it's probably more with family than anything. That, not in other areas of my life. I have a hard time doing what you're talking about. But like, as far as like, somebody wanting something from you and you just saying, no, I'm not XYZ. Not always, but I can totally do that. And a lot of people don't always look that kindly. But is that the kind of thing that you mean? Like if somebody wants you to spread yourself too thin, or wants you to do this, that, and that, or help with this, or loan me money, or whatever it is, you're talking about just being like, no.
Yes, that was a part of it. And the other part was just my having to let go of the kind of tape that was playing in my head about, you know, nice girls help people out.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice girls do this.
Do
You know,
this.
you're
Good girl.
yeah,
Yes. No, I get it.
yeah, if you say no,
Yep.
you're being selfish and all that kind. And realizing that all that kind of stuff, you know what? That's all it is.
True.
It's a tape. I can rewind and press delete. Right? So yeah, absolutely. That's what it was. And even, you know, even in terms of being on the channel, to, you know, I would never intentionally want to hurt anyone's feelings or to say anything that would be distressful to someone. And sometimes, you know, maybe the
to
best
your own
answer,
detriment.
Yes. Sometimes and maybe the best answer is, I choose not to.
Yes. Yep. I heard a saying, I'm going to destroy this, but it's about, actually it's not a saying, it's more like just a statement of, how being selfish is like in my generation anyways, was always considered a bad thing. Right. But really selfish is, putting yourself first and just not to the detriment of others. Right. So if you're just, you know, you putting yourself first, there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's kind of like that whole, when you fly in the airplane, put your mask on before you help anybody else with their mask. It's the same kind of thing. You can't help other people if you don't help yourself. If you're fully depleted and mom or whoever has done everything, you can't be there for other people. So, but anyways, no, I love that.
Absolutely. And yeah, Leo Lady, trying to please people without considering your own wants. Absolutely. Yeah. And Ron, you are quickly moving up to my new BFF list. Yeah, thank you for that. So we do have a couple questions. So as I said, if you have anything you'd like us to read on, just put it in all caps, get my attention, and we'll take it from there. And alrighty, so here we go. Mia would like to know if it is the right time for her to go back and start working on an unfinished project. It is bothering me and blocking me from moving forward. Alrighty, let's take a look. And where do I want to go? Okay. Well, we're looking for a little clarity, so let's go to the Clarity Tarot. Yeah. Michelle, Astrological Tarot, says, yeah, Venus is in sidereal Scorpio right now, which can bring a lot of depth to our relationships. Perfect. Okay. The right time. Yeah. Wow, Mia, I think it is the right time for you to go back and look at this project and finish this project, because there's new information, new things that have come in that maybe you were not aware of at the time. So this is something that, in order for you to find balance, this is what you need to do so you can move forward. I start off with the Justice card. And let's see. And then I go to the the Ace of Swords, the truth, finding the truth kind of in what happened. And I think you gave this project up for a reason. And I think a lot of it had to do with your own doubt in yourself, in terms of not being able to know if you were actually doing the right thing. There was a way that you wanted to approach it, and it seemed different than others would have approached it. So, there was a good deal of doubt that you brought in. And then go to the Knight of Swords. And that is, kind of a shift in the job itself, in the finances. Maybe this was just a little too taxing for you at the time. And it might have been, taking on a project that was just a little too big at the time. Looking at it now, you're able to see where you need to take a step back and where you need to move forward. I then get the Ten of Pentacles, which is success. This is financial success. This is wealth, securing your legacy, and knowing that you are on the right path. And I end with the Two of Wands, going and seeing that, yeah, this is something that you are putting out there and it's going to be accepted. So absolutely, go ahead, go with it. Yet the new perspective is going to help you a lot. And also be grateful for the fact that you did have to walk away from it when you did, because the knowledge that you learned since walking away has enabled you to move forward. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah.
And it's Mia?
I think it's Mia. Yeah.
Mia, in the pre-shuffle, I had actually, as soon as I read it, I got a yes. And then the Ace of Wands popped out in my pre-shuffle. So, that's a yes, go for it. I don't know what this is exactly, and I don't even need to know, but I do believe that this is either something that is somehow going to yield you money, or it's of value to you, because I got pentacles all over the place. I do have a very strong yes. And I do feel like you, in some way, I think you had to abandon this. I don't even feel like necessarily was a choice. I mean, everything is a choice, but I feel like, maybe you felt that way, or, I don't know if this has something to do with, actually, that doesn't even matter. It's neither here nor there. I have a yes, and the clarifier on this overall energy of King of Swords is the Ace of Pentacles. So that's like a yes, yes, yes. I do see that you worked on this and that you did have to walk away from whatever this is. I do feel like this is something that I don't know, either it's very important to you or it's close to your heart in some sort of way, or maybe there is emotion attached to this in some sort of way. And that could just be because you consider it your baby, whatever this project is. This will yield you a lot in some sort of way. I don't know if this is financial or emotional, or just because it feels great to create something that's yours. I mean, regardless of what it is, I think most of us would agree, those of you that have ever done that, whether it's, like I'm a quilter. Every time I finish a quilt, it's the biggest feeling of achievement ever, Yeah. Some people might laugh about that. And it's like, yeah, it's a big deal, to me. Right. So, whatever it is that feeds you, is very individual, is what I'm trying to say. Advice, yeah. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Yes, yes, yes. All day long. And it'll be very grounding and gratifying for you in a lot of ways. And again, with the Pentacles. So I don't know if this is just satisfaction or if this is tangible. Strengthen the outcome. Two of Swords. You just have to decide to do it. And yes, 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 yes. That's what I got.
Wonderful. Fantastic. Okay, and I just also want to say hello to a few people that have joined us. Fatima, hello, Fatima. Michelle from Astrological Terror. Yeah, Astrological Tarot. Yeah, Rhonda Forrest, Peacock, Rainbow, Flower Beauty, Noor, Book Bewitched, Hey Book.
Hi, everybody.
Curioso and Viviani. Hello, Viviani. And I think, okay, New Love is here. And if I missed everyone, I'm sorry, but yeah, we'll carry on. Okay. So Michelle would like to know, how will I meet a love interest this year? More difficult for me to meet people as I'm introverted. Yes, Michelle. Yeah, I wish it was that scary. Yeah. Alrighty. How will I meet this? I think that, Michelle, you might be introduced to this person by a family member. That's kind of what it feels like. But let me just take a look. The Magician. Yeah, this is going to be one of those things that when you look back on it, it'll be, oh my gosh, can you believe that, here we met 20 years ago and, I didn't care for him at the time. And then all of a sudden in the Starbucks line, there he was. And he said, oh my God, Michelle, is that you? It's one of those kinds of things. But I think that you will be introduced by a family member. And okay, I get the Knight of Swords again. This is going to make you kind of look at some truths that perhaps you may not be comfortable with looking at. But Two of Cups, yeah, this you are going to find your person, and it's destined to be so. I think it's going to be one of those. And Hangman. Okay, yeah. When is that going to happen? I think when you stop looking for it to happen. You have to let go of the anticipation. You have to let go of looking at every man that you or every person that you meet and saying, "Are they the one?" Right? Just let it go. Let it go. Look at things from a different perspective, and yeah, they will come in once your energy increases. Yeah, they will definitely come in. Yeah.
I have beautiful cards for her.
Nice.
Michelle, it's what Marie, as soon as I read your question, and I don't know if you've been here the whole show, it's similar to like what happened with me is what I'm seeing here. It's letting go, not thinking about it. And I know that's just so lame to hear probably. I mean, not exactly like with me, but similar, just the fact that, have your expectations, love you, take care of you, do you. Seriously, love and take care of yourself. And I'm not saying that you're not, but like any negative self-talk or anything like that, if you're doing anything you can think of, and if you're not sure what, just sit with it, think with it, whatever, and be open. Also, something I would suggest, and then I'll get on to the reading. Try to not decide what this person's going to look like. And I don't necessarily mean physically. I just mean in general, and try to be open. Anna, you said you're introverted. I am too. Like I am the Hermit card. And similar to what Marina just said, the person that's in my life now, I actually met this guy years ago, but it was a very different situation then. And also, I did notice him though at that point, but it was just a totally different dynamic. So, but anyhow, I have beautiful, beautiful cards here for you. I do think it's going to happen.
Let's go.
Oh, she's not muted. The overall energy, Ace of Wands, So, and actually, let me get a clarifier for that. The action is going to happen is, and what the action that I'm seeing that as is you, yep, clarified by the Hermit, going within, worrying about you, taking care of you, right? This is the action that needs to be taken. This Ace of Cups is about you, loving you, you all day long. Clarified, the Two of Cups, that's what's going to yield this. 10 of Pentacles, this is about being happy in your own life with what you have, your home, your money, your family, your surroundings, whatever that looks like, whatever that means for you. Giving yourself what you deserve, justice, right? The hidden influence is this Emperor, which is what you're looking for. I mean, just to dumb it down, right? That's what this is. This is a divine masculine. Not that I'm necessarily trying to bring gender into it, but you follow me, right? The advice here, Page of Cups, this is for yourself to move forward. The Chariot. I mean, you can't make this up. The outcome, 10 of Cups. This is your happiness. It is going to happen. Put it to bed. Worry about you. It'll show up. It's here. It might even be a Cancer, a Libra, or an Aries. I'm even going to go that far to say that, honestly. Or Virgo. Let us know.
Yes.
Circle back around whenever it shows up and let us know.
Yes, absolutely.
It's here. I see it. And I know it just probably sounds but that's the best way for it to materialize. So
Yep, absolutely.
Introverted or not, it almost doesn't even matter, because it's not about that. It'll almost like it'll show up, it'll materialize in front of you. I didn't go looking for mine. I did.
Yeah.
Nope.
Exactly.
And it just materialized. Yeah.
And Peacock Rainbow Flowering Beauty would like to know, what repeating patterns do I need to change that I am not aware of for my highest good? Okay. Okay. So I think Peacock Rainbow, I think you know the things that you need to change. And you know the patterns that you are living with. You just don't like the answer that you're getting to those, to that pattern. So you're kind of hoping that you'll find something else. It's not. This is a jumper. This one jumped out. The Queen of Cups. You let your emotion how do I want to put this? You get emotional about things that you shouldn't get emotional about, and you let the things that need your attention, you let them slide by. And I think you're trying very hard not to not to take the actions that are necessary to kind of move forward. And I'll tell you why. Okay. I get the Hermit. This is you spending a little bit of time with yourself and examining what it is that motivates you. Why do you react in a certain way to certain things? You allow people to kind of almost, if they give you a sob story and tell you why they need you to give them something that you don't think you should give them, if they give you a good enough story, you'll give it to them. And that's where you need to say, no. So you're the Six of Pentacles. It's like you're people are constantly coming to you and and asking you for things and to do things for them. And rather than say no, you're trying to give a little bit of something to everybody, and you can't do that. You need to say no, and you need to not feel bad about saying no. You need to look after yourself, because man, oh, I couldn't pick these cards. The Eight of Swords, and this is it. It's a situation of your own making, because you're kind of you're allowing other people to tell you what to do instead of standing up for yourself. So that's, yeah. What you need to do is very quickly start saying no, start putting up boundaries, stop saying, yeah, okay, you know what? The bank of Peacock Rainbow is closed. I have no more funds to give you. I have no more emotion that I can invest in this. The answer is no. And then not allow yourself to be talked into doing something that you know you shouldn't be doing. So that's what you need to change is, yeah, look after you. Okay.
Peacock Rainbow Flower Beauty. I heard part of what Marina was saying. Those of you that know me, I always get very into, and I talk a lot, which is why I mute. I talk to my cards and everything else. Anyways, but I did hear part of what she was saying, and I think we got the same information, which sometimes I get the same stuff, sometimes I don't. But
yeah.
So on the pre-shuffle, the Tower came out. So, which I thought was interesting. But then on my overall energy, I have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Devil. I think it's exactly what Marina was talking about. And I'm looking at these other cards. I think you are probably very, and looking at, I can't really see your picture, but looking at your name and all that and what Marina said and looking at these cards and whatever, I think you're probably deeply feeling and empathic. And you probably, possibly, I don't know what you're giving. I don't know if it's emotion, if it's money, if it's both, if it's your time, or if you'll just drop everything in a hat to help everybody else or whatever it is. But this overall energy, Seven of Swords, clarified by the Devil, this is about being able, if I go on everything else that I already saw, being able to be influenced, deceived, manipulated, whatever, over whatever this is. Oh, my sad story, or oh, I need money, or oh, this thing happened, or oh, whatever. You know the truth if you really, really get real with it. And this is people that are close to you, that you have history with, emotion, family, whatever it is, close partnerships, whatever. That's what I'm going to make of that. And you're asking, what repeating patterns do I need to change? So you already know. Look at the question. What repeating patterns? Anything that's repeating, repetitive, whether it's good or bad, you should already be aware of it, I would think. And I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying anything that's repetitive, regardless whether it's good, bad, in the middle, whatever, if you really pull back an objective, I would think that you would see it. But let's just say you don't. You focusing on the truths that are around you regarding these people that I already mentioned, the category that would fall under those people, you finding your happiness, right? You taking care of you doing what brings you joy, and you just taking care of Peacock Rainbow. I'm just going to call you that. The hidden influences, you have everything here that you need. You take care of you. That's what's going to break any patterns. Yeah. You take care of you. The advice is to heal this heartbreak of helping everybody else. And it goes back to what Marina was saying that she got out of 2023. It's the ability to say no. No is a full sentence, like we were just saying. And I really do feel like this is what this is. The outcome, Page of Pentacles. This is you carving out a new way of being for you. And I do think that some of this has to do with money. Maybe not every time, but you know, Pentacles are about stability, money, you know, earthly needs and this kind of thing. clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. If you do what's being suggested here, you have a whole new beginning, a whole new way of being. And I'm not saying it's not related to emotion. You probably give in whatever way. And if I'm totally off with the mark with this, I'm sorry, but I really do feel like this is what this is. And maybe this is being a bit dramatic. It is tarot. But to answer your question, it's not worrying about so much what other people need. And I'm not saying not to be a friend and not to hold space for somebody when they need it, but stop giving of your time, your money, your resources, whatever it is, because that will hold you back. It will. So I hope this was helpful.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is never good. 7 of Swords with the Devil.
Yeah, that's the
No.
Thief in the night. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
You're being at least by one person or one situation. I was hesitant to say this, but you're being you're being railroaded in some sort of way. It could be by an individual. It could even be a Capricorn. I don't know. I'm not going to get into the signs actually, but I do have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Mars energy here, or Mercury energy. But just you know, go with your gut on people and situations. You know, don't help everybody. Be loving and kind, but put yourself first.
Yep. Yep, exactly.
For your highest good. Yeah.
Exactly.
Has she said anything? I'm curious.
Oh my gosh. Yes, she's saying yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
right.
sweetheart.
Okay. Yeah. I think she knows what we're
You want to clarify maybe?
Yeah, I know. And she's saying, yeah, spot on. Beautiful reading, ladies. Yeah, absolutely.
You're welcome.
Yes, totally. Alrighty, Paul Curioso, can you give me a reading on my cat, Tiger, who passed 2 weeks ago? Is he okay? Does he miss me?
He's fine.
Yes.
He's fine. I read on Tiger.
Have you? Okay. Well, I can tell you that, yeah, he is absolutely fine.
Cats crossover. Yeah, they're fine. Even if they go quick, it's not, they're not stubborn like people.
Yes. Yeah. And you know he's around you. You can still feel him around you. He still, you know, comes around and is to check up on you and, you know, make sure that you're okay. And
I don't think he misses you because he's there. He doesn't. I mean, we miss them because we can't physically see them. And I don't mean to interrupt, but it's like, no, there's no need to miss.
Yeah, because as far as he's concerned, he's
still around.
He's still around you. Yeah, just because you can't see him doesn't mean he's not there. So there's nothing for him to miss. Whenever he wants to spend time with you, he's right there by your side.
Shows up.
Yeah, he just shows up. So yeah, but yeah, and I have a feeling that the tiger is going to bring another either cat or dog into your life fairly soon. I'm thinking by March. So don't be surprised if another animal shows up and just kind of has that insistent personality that I insist you let me in. I insist that you do that. And when that happens, know the tiger was involved in bringing that animal to you. So yeah, I don't need the cards to let you know that. Yeah, absolutely. And hold on. Veronica, yes, you may ask a question. Just put it in all caps. We'll try to get to as many as we can. So we have. I'm
going to go ahead and just say one quick thing to Paul because I did pull just 3, and here.
Whoops! Where did she go? Uh-oh. All righty. Well, we'll just wait for her to come back because I'm sure she is going to come back. There she is. There she is.
Sorry, I'm on data and it's been working pretty good. I'm without Wi-Fi for about a week. I'm switching company, whatever.
Oh,
Anyways.
not good.
But I have the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. So yes, there, use your intuition, use your inner knowing when Tiger's around. Very much trying to communicate with you in certain ways. And I love it when this comes out, the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands is the only queen that has a cat at her feet. There's two cats in the Rider-Waite. The Queen of Wands has a cat at her feet, and obviously the Strength card has a lion. So, but it's the only card that has an actual cat. Your cat came out. Tiger's fine. And Knight of Swords. Yes, there's lots of activity. It's there. Just be, I don't know, just sit quietly. Maybe more, pay more attention as you're waking and going to sleep. You can probably feel Tiger getting on and off the bed. I don't know that for certain, but I always picked up on that with, especially my Boston Terrier after he went. And my other dogs would act weird sometimes. And I knew that, my dog was walking through the living room or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cats, dogs, they do hang around for a while, and it'll get less as time goes by. And I don't know if anybody else will tell you that, but that does, because they move on, and so do you. So yeah, exactly. The love stays, but yeah.
Alrighty, and we have. New Love wants to know, is Damir interested in me romantically? He looks but never talks to me.
We can reword that and ask on it. Can't really read on his.
Yeah, because
that's somebody else's. Can't read somebody without their permission.
Yeah.
I can read if there's any kind of future for the two of you, or will there be any development between the two of you? What do you think, Marina? Like that?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Let's
okay.
do that. New Love. Is there a relationship?
He's shy. Yeah. There might even, well, I don't know. Let me pull cards and shut my mouth.
Yeah.
I was ready to say something, but let's see what the cards say.
Yeah, and Allyson is absolutely right. We can't really read on somebody else's energy or on somebody else without their permission. It's kind of like me coming in your house and walking in your bedroom going, hey, what you doing? Yeah. So. New Love. Okay. New Love, if you're okay, you're still here. Good. Let me ask you, are you guys, are you and Damir of different faiths? You can just let me know that. Okay. While you're doing that, I can, you don't know. Okay. I suspect then that you probably are of different faith. I think this is the High Priestess. You need to pay attention to your gut, to your inner knowing. And I think as much as you would like for this to go to the next step, at the Four of Cups, it's something that you need to walk away from. This isn't something that is going to be beneficial for you. And the reason I asked about are you both of the same faith? is I get the Hierophant, and that tells me that there could be that part of the reason that you would have to walk away is that that this is a different faith, and you could automatically see that there is a lot of opposition if you were to get together from both sides. So this is something, the Nine of Wands, this is something that you're better off to kind of walk away now and just kind of let it go. And if, you know, if he is looking at you, or you're saying, well, you know, he looks at me, but he doesn't talk. Well, maybe he's looking at you trying to figure out, why is that woman staring at me? So, yeah, Four of Pentacles, holding on to what you have. I think, unfortunately, I think this is, yeah, and I get the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So, walk away. Okay, walk away. Do not think of, yeah, don't start planning the wedding. So yeah, just walk away. This is not a good match for you. Okay.
Unfortunately, I agree. I don't know if it's, the first thing that came to my mind is that it was shy, but I might have misinterpreted that. And then I also got that maybe there was something holding him back, and I automatically assumed it was another person. It's not shy. He can't speak on it. It's that I do think that there might be an attraction here, quite possibly, but there is something here that's a barrier. And then the card that I got once I was done, I was like, just give me a card. I got the Seven of Swords. It's no bueno. I do see the desire or the want or the whatever. But this is you with the hidden influence. Ten of Swords is like, no, it's like it can't even get off the ground. There's nothing here. The advice is to just keep on keeping on. Page of Wands. The outcome is just you to be, you know, just you take care of you. And the clarifier here is to head off in another hot, fiery direction somewhere else. The overall energy is that there's just, and this was like this, there's no way to balance this out. There's something here to see. It is clarified by this. And I was asking about the Lovers. There's some sort of holding on. This is on his end. Yeah, it might even be what Marina was first saying. It could be I don't know if it's religion, cultural. He could be betrothed. I don't know. Maybe he's even married. I don't know. I mean, it's possible you don't know. I don't know if this is somebody you see in the workplace or somebody that you know through a friend of a friend or friend. I don't know what the situation is, but no, I see like just nope. Yep. He probably thinks you're cute. You think he's cute, but keep on keeping on is what I would say. It's not going to happen. Yeah. Eight of Wands. Keep on moving.
Yeah.
Bottom of the deck, see something differently. And if you sit with this, you probably already know this. If you sit with it quietly. Sorry.
Yeah. And okay. Nora would like to know, what does Eamon, who's an Aquarian, think about his connection with me?
Again, we can't.
Again, yeah. It's
all these love readings.
Yeah, can't do that.
Going to happen.
Sorry?
I said we can see if something's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is anything going to happen? Who's in Aquarius? Okay. Noor, if you're still in here, can you let us know what sign you are? Okay. And while I'm shuffling, yeah, Peacock Rainbow says, Marina and Allyson, such a profound reading, lots of aha moments, watching it again and again. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Noor, if you're here, if you could let us know. Otherwise, I'll just just move on. Okay. Okay. All right. Aquarius 2. So we've got 2 Aquarians.
A whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Is you're no. No, sorry. There is, yeah, there is. There really isn't anything there. I think both of you like the idea of kind of looking at the other one as a possibility, but you're not really ready to take a chance. You're, no, the 7 of Wands. There can be a lot of intellectual stimulation here, and don't confuse intellectual stimulation with love or something more than what it is. It is your you can enjoy the conversation, you can enjoy the different points of view, and you can have fun with that. But really, it's the 4 of Swords. This isn't going anywhere. It's not where you think it is. It is going to go. You're better off to kind of concentrate on the people that are around you. The Queen of Cups. There is kind of a romantic in you. But I think maybe you just see every relationship as kind of that beautiful it was meant to be, and it's not the case. I end with the 10 of Swords, and just enjoy the conversation, enjoy the company. But that's all it is. It's just a very platonic relationship. Okay.
Noor, I saw the 6 of Swords here right as I got started. So that's like, it's just kind of like a no. It's not bad necessarily. It's just like, I mean, I do think it's possible that there's been a slight interest on both of your ends, or like a consideration, which I think a lot of us just very quickly go through that Rolodex when you meet somebody new. It's just an automatic human thing to do in a way, if that even makes sense. I think that there's a recognition of the values of each of you to the other. It could just be as simple as an Aquarian noticing another Aquarian, just like seeing the mirror image that you see when you look at each other, kind of thing. And I'm wondering if you just ended something. I see you, the world, your energy, the world, and the clarifier is the Page of Wands. So I think that there's, and I'm not saying that that's what it is, but one way to read this would be you actively just kind of, seeing what's out there, what's there, whatever. I see a fire sign coming in for you, most likely or possibly. So that would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if so. But there is a time of healing here needed for you, and or this fire sign is going to be good and healing for you. So it would not be an Aquarian. And the outcome here is Page of Pentacles. It's just keep on keeping on, just plan what's going on with your life and moving forward. The overall energy is a 3 of Pentacles on all this. I'm wondering if this is somebody that you work with, that you found, attractive in some sort of way. You were asking, I think, what does this person think about you? I think, you know, probably sees a common thread, you know, good getting along. But this is very much a camaraderie energy. That's how
Yeah.
this person feels. And
Yeah.
that's what I got.
Yeah. She says, yeah, we're in no contact.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
It doesn't feel bad though.
yeah.
I don't know. So if this is regarding maybe somebody that you were with or that kind of thing, the energy is the world. Hidden influence. And again, I still see this King of Wands with the star for the advice. So it's not Iman or Amen.
There you go.
So
Okay. Linda H says, when
Yes.
will the Epstein list come out? The news said January 1st, but it seems they forgot about it.
Can't get a timeline. Or
Yeah.
I don't anyways. It's
Yeah.
energy. You can't do timing.
And
I didn't know that though. The Epstein list is supposed to come out. I don't
Yes.
follow anything political anymore, and I haven't for quite a while. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
So is that
I
the
think-
book? Is that what that means? Is that the book that he had, or is that the flight registry, or what does that mean?
No, I think when they were, if I remember correctly, when they were doing his depositions and so on, there was a lot of before the quote unquote trial was supposed to happen. There was a lot of information that was sealed in terms of who else was involved, the victims, and so on.
I see.
A lot of the victims really, in some ways, have self-identified who they are. They have spoken up. As for the other people that were involved with him, that might have been
Like
on
his
the island,
posse?
like his posse. Yeah.
Okay.
There's some pretty impressive names that are on that list. There's some that
I
we're
bet.
not surprised are on the list. There's some that are on there that we would be shocked to find out who they are. So even though, here's my sense, even though it was supposed to come out January 1st, there is a lot of money behind it saying, hold on just a sec. Maybe you better take a look at this. There's a lot of influence happening behind the scenes from people who do not want to have their names released. And I think that they are the ones that are kind of putting up the roadblocks and trying to kind of put off the inevitable. So that's what the delay is, that there are things happening behind the scenes. But I will toss a few cards. Yeah, they're Four of Pentacles. These people are holding on to what they have. Okay. They're saying, no, don't you dare say a word. I'm not going to discuss this with anyone. I don't want my name mentioned. The Eight of Swords, because this is something of their own doing. Okay. Now, some of these guys and these people participated willingly. Page of Swords. Yeah. They, absolutely willing participants. Others were just simply kind of invited to a fundraiser, a gathering, whatever on the island. Pictures were taken, and now the idea is, well, yeah, the devil. Now the idea is, well, you're in the picture. Everyone knows what happened on that island. You were there. You must have been involved. So I think that that's what's happening behind the scenes, is that there's a lot of people who are saying, no, not going to happen. Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
So I didn't ask on the timing. I just asked what's going to happen with this list. So they've been trying to figure out what the hell to do. It's definitely about status and money. What's happening? Hidden influence is all the bickering and fighting about figuring out what to do. The advice is reciprocity, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. The outcome is the Tower. And the clarifier is justice. We might see this yet, or some version of it.
Yeah.
After there's some sort of negotiation between whomever about whatever they're willing to come forward with. The overall energy, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. I don't know. I think there might be something. Are we going to see something that's got a bunch of black marker all over it? Probably.
Yep.
But there might be something that comes forward. I think that there will be something. Timing, who the hell knows? Couldn't tell you. Lots of pentacles here, though. My goodness. Pentacles and wands, money in action. But yeah, we got the Tower with justice. I would say, what's the Tower? The Tower is about something that is not expected, that really, like, you know, creates a big old dramatic effect, right? And it's seemingly unknown. It's surprising. You don't really get a warning with the Tower. And the justice is about getting what is deserved. This is very interesting in the outcome.
Yep.
And not that I haven't seen exciting outcomes with all these damn political stuff, and you know, which is why I don't read on it anymore, because I'm just over it. But that's me. But nonetheless, I did read on it, and this is what I'm seeing. So I do think it's possible there'll be something. Also, tarot card readings are very much energy in the moment, and there's so many players with all this stuff. That's part of the frustration, right? It's constantly moving, constantly, but it's better than sitting there and doing nothing. You know, we can at least kind of get a picture of certain things. But I do think it's possible that there will be some sort of information that'll come forward. I'd like to see too. Who wouldn't?
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Good
Anyways,
question,
that's what I got.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got Ron, and then we have Veronica. And so that's it for questions. And hey, Marby. Hey, Celtic Seer. Okay. Ron would like to know if either of us sees money in his future. Lotto win, for example. If not, can I change that? Well, I can tell you, Ron, that if I could tell you if you were going to have a lotto win, I would be doing these readings from my very own personal little island in the Caribbean. And I'd be, you know, sipping on those drinks that have the little umbrellas in them. But certainly take a look. Certainly take a look. Okay. Is Ron's financial situation going to change? Is Ron's financial situation going to change? He says, I'll share. I swear. I know. Okay. Is there money in Ron's future? Well, okay. So is there any big financial windfalls coming, Ron? No, they're not. However, I think that you might be able to improve your financial situation a little bit, and it's going to have to do with your associations or collaborations with others. So if you're looking for sort of like-minded people, you might be able to kind of join up with someone when it comes to a venture. Okay, I get the lovers, the combining resources with the lovers. Okay. And then again, the King of Swords, which is about taking charge, being direct, letting someone know what it is that you need, and see if there's a way to work together. That I then get the Three of Cups, which is joint ventures. This is profits through group efforts. So again, I'm getting a lot of working with someone else. And then I get the Four of Swords, which is kind of resting after. You might need to put a little bit of hard work into getting this going. When that happens, then you can kind of sit back and relax and let the rewards come in. So, are you going to be spending millions? Probably not, but I think that you're going to be able to increase your income so that there's a lot more resources that are available to you financially. So that's what I'm getting. Hey, Heather. Hey, Celtics here. Okay.
Hi, Ron. This is very interesting. I feel like you made a choice about something in the past. I can only assume that it was related to finances. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was something else, but somehow it's connected to money. This could be a relationship, a business decision. I don't even know what. But the energy that I see you in right now is the Nine of Pentacles. So that's not really a wanting or needing for anything kind of energy, which is where I see you. So apply that how it makes sense. And usually that does include money, right? She's Nine of Pentacles. She's in her garden with all of her pentacles, but all is well in her world. That's the Nine of Pentacles. That's the energy that I have you in. The hidden influence is the Hermit, which is about going within, thinking, being studious, inwardly, evaluating, going over, and it could be thinking about what you do have. And maybe it's as simple as that. It doesn't necessarily mean that everything is fabulous. This could be an accounting for what you do have, right? And this is and this Hermit energy is the clarifier is what you have worked toward. So yeah. So I feel like you decided something at some point, which has put you wherever you are now, whether this is for good or for ill. Usually I read this in a good, really, this is just like recognizing what you have. Typically I read it very optimistically, but I guess you don't necessarily have to read it that way. And I'm not saying you're in a dire situation. Maybe you're just wanting to know if you're going to win the lottery, like you said. But the hidden influence is about, taking stock, going within, reflecting, recalling, crunching those numbers, whatever. The advice, Queen of Swords. So this is about being very methodical, keeping track of what's going on, paying attention, not being careless, not mincing your words, not loaning money. That's for sure. Queen of Swords isn't going to loan you any money. I wouldn't think anyways. And then the clarifier on the Queen of Swords is this is something that probably something related to money that maybe nobody else would know. Whatever that would be, I'm not sure, but the outcome is the Hanged Man, which is about you seeing money, wealth, whatever, just having a different opinion, or maybe saying things differently, or maybe this is your desires have changed. What it is you want. Maybe you can think of a good reason that it would be nice to have won the lottery. I don't know. Just take it how it applies. The Hanged Man, you're seeing things differently. And the clarifier on that is the Ace of Cups. So maybe there's something that you desire or that you want or that you would love to have. And that's what's got you into this, getting the wheels turning, trying to figure out how you might acquire this increase in wealth. The overall energy is a Seven of Wands. So you're being defensive in some sort of way. This could be towards somebody that wants money from you. It could be towards anything that you feel like you need to give some pushback in whatever way. And clarifier on that, Page of Cups, Four of Wands, maybe you have some sort of idea or this could be somebody that's around you that's close to you that you're having to defend yourself. Completely separate from all of that. I got the Six of Swords. So you are moving away from something. This could be dropping the axe on a situation, or maybe there's something that you did want to help with or invest in, but you're not going to do it. I don't know. I didn't expect to get that information, but I got a lot on this. I don't see any financial windfall or anything like that, but I do see you going within and really thinking about whatever it is. So,
yeah,
that's what I got.
yes.
Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, though. So I feel like you're okay. I think maybe you just have desires. Yeah.
Yes.
Ace of Swords.
He says, yeah, his needs are kind of practical. Yeah, he said, my uncle died a number of years back. First thing I did was replace the roof of my friend's house because I didn't want their kids to go without a roof. Yeah.
Yeah, you've given money.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think you got your wheels turning, and maybe you still have some of that money. And you're thinking about where to invest it or something like that. I don't know. I got Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I mean, I don't feel like you're actually, I'm going to stop. Yeah. Anyways, good luck. I think you're going to be okay. Yeah. Just think about what you want to do. But I don't see a lottery winning.
Okay, and our last question is from Veronica. Will our daughter be able to help pay our January rent at all? How do you see us getting it paid? Okay. Okay, and if you're still here with us, Veronica, let's see. Let's take a look. Will daughter be able to help? Oh. Veronica. Will the daughter be able to help? Oh. Okay. I'm going to toss a few cards, but what I'm getting intuitively, Veronica, is that she may be able to give you a hand, but not to the degree that you need. And I think that's because she has helped you out in the past, and things didn't end the way that they should have ended. So for whatever reason, you were not able to follow through with what was on your side. So she is hesitant. I start off with the Nine of Cups, which is new position, new promotion, something that is kind of a little rewarding. Three of Swords. I think that maybe she is. She's not happy with the way that things kind of went in the past. And and the Five of Cups. Yeah, I know. It is a tough situation to have to go through, but I think she's not going to be able to help. I don't think that she she's concerned with the Knight of Wands. She's concerned about taking the risk and putting the funds in your hands because it will ultimately leave her short. And I end with the Ten of Wands. This is it is a burden. It's a burden both for you and for her. And yes, I can absolutely understand that it is. it is embarrassing as a parent to have to approach your child and say, you know, could you give me a hand? But that's ultimately, that's what family's for. But I think in this situation, even though she, you know, things didn't work out in the past the way that she had anticipated. So now she's just concerned that if she passes the funds on to you, that you're not going to be able to pay her back, and then that's going to leave her short. So that's where, yeah, that's where I'm getting is no. I think maybe you might need to look at other ways to get it done. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm getting.
Kind of confused by what I have here, which doesn't really happen. There's a lot of people here. I think she's got somebody talking in her ear telling her not to.
No.
Or supporting her, thinking not to. 9 of Swords clarified by the Chariot. That's how she feels about it. So it's got her very stressed out. She's not wanting to have to deal with this anymore, in some sort of way. Page of Pentacles. She's trying to figure out a way. But again, I have the 8 of Wands with the Hermit. This is very much like a communication about inner thoughts and all of that. And then I have the hidden influence. I have the King of Pentacles here with the Ace of Cups, with the 6 of Swords. Somebody that's loving her and telling her to just, you know, this is somebody that's good with money. It doesn't have to be, it could be an energy. It's not necessarily a person. It could be another different aspect of her business mind. I see the Queen of Cups clarified by the 10 of Wands. The Queen of Cups, I'm feeling like is probably you. She's burdened by this. I don't know if this has happened before. Yeah, there's a, I don't know, but somehow I don't understand this outcome. Either she will change her mind and do it, or something else is going to come through. Because the outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. So the money is going to appear somehow. That's how I'm interpreting this. Queen of Wands with the Emperor. I mean, it's possible she comes through and goes, okay, this one last time. This is it. I mean, that could be it. The overall energy, though, I have King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. This is about what she's invested in, what she's already done, and Justice, about doing what's right, or feeling like, or standing up for herself. You could read this either way. I'm not positive is what I'm going to say, Veronica, but I will say this much. And I feel for whatever you're going through, this is hard for her. I'm sure it's hard for you, but in different ways. And some of it's crossover the same. Either she's not going to, but somebody else is going to, or it'll be her and it'll be like a line in the sand. Like, I can't do this moving forward. So that's what I got.
Yeah, and Veronica says, yeah, she still lives at home, so it will affect her too if we can't pay it.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but actually, it doesn't matter. There's something here. She's hesitant. So yeah, if the roof is over her head too, that makes sense. I just feel like this is it. So maybe she's old enough or ready to move out, or I don't know what's going on. But, and the Emperor energy, oh, that could be it. This could be her, because this is very much boss energy, taking care of yourself, doing what you need to do. And with that 4 of Pentacles on the burden with the mother. Yeah. I don't know, dear, but it's hard for all of you. I think the money's going to show up, but I can't say for sure where it's going to come from.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'd have to throw and maybe get a clearer answer. Sometimes it's not so clear.
No, I think, you know what, that was absolutely perfect. And that was Yeah. Will it get paid at this point, Veronica? It may, but if it does get paid, just know that this will be the last time she is going to help out. Like,
and she might not be able to. I mean, it could be that.
Yeah,
she can't.
Totally. Yeah. Exactly. So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for spending part of your afternoon with us. I really enjoy knowing you're here. And Allyson, thank you. We'll have to do this,
Thank you.
you know, a little more often than once every 6 months.
I would love to.
Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, we'll come up with something. We'll plan something because this I really enjoy reading with you. So
I do too.
Again. Yeah. Thank you for being here, you guys. Thank you for spending time with us. And don't forget, I'll be back on tonight at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time with David from Tarot by the Bay as we do Taco Tuesdays.
Nice.
See you later. Bye.
Bye, y'all.